Now it says the broadcast is live. Yeah.
Yeah. Having an ice cream? What are you talking about?
No, that's what I saw there. I mean, there's that plate with ice cream on it.
No, I wish. Oh no, this is a cream tea. It's a scone.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scone with jam and buttercream.
All right. Okay. It looks.
You never had a scone?
Sorry?
Have you never had a scone? A scone?
I think I have.
Okay. Hello everyone. Say hello if you're joining us. If you're here.
Right. Are we live now? Are we live now?
We've been live for 1 minute.
All right. Okay.
There are 2 people watching. Say
Can
hello, guys.
you're here. Hello. Can you hear me clearly, Phil?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The audio on your part is not perfect yet.
My audio is not perfect.
Now it's sounding very good, but a minute ago it was.
Well, maybe because I need to stay closer to the microphone.
All right. You don't have your headphones on. Oh.
I don't need it.
All right. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Say hello. Don't be shy.
Right.
In the comments, how was your day today? What did you do?
Oh, amazing. What happened? Well, I started earlier, I started at 9. So, and then what else happened? Then I had lunch, and then I had my first MyConnect lesson. I think it was a super success. I felt like Bill Gates again. Well, because when I started it, something else cropped up, and I refused to call you because I said Phil is going to kill me, and I prefer to be alive. Yeah. And I refused to because when I logged on, it was showing like it was yes to download. So I just used my supercomputer skills. I went out and came in again, and everything was smooth. I said, "Oh my God, yeah, yeah." So
I'm glad it worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, but on the practical side, I don't know if there are some economic advantages to it or other technical details that make that MyConnect better. But otherwise,
No,
Zoom,
we can use Zoom.
it's like Zoom, yeah.
In our lessons.
Mm.
I prefer Zoom, but there are many streaming. Well, there are many web chats.
Oh, no, quite a few. I mean, I've used Teams, WebEx. What else? Also, Skype is used. You can share, you can chat on Skype as well. So,
good. Today, I guess I played more piano. I've been trying to fix my computer as well. It's having a problem at the moment.
Well, that's basically because it's new, right?
Hi, Anna Maria.
Hello, good evening, Anna Maria.
Where are you from? Where are you speaking from? And what have you been doing, or what have you been up to recently?
Well, at this level, should understand it, yeah.
Yeah, what have you been up to recently? Have you been up to recently? Yeah, where are you from, Anna Maria? What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Em?
Well, yesterday, I mean, I was just thinking yesterday, I watch a lot of films. Sky Cinema is free. And maybe I should be doing some online computer courses. But yesterday, I saw a very interesting film. I thought I'd seen the best of Meryl Streep, but that one I hadn't seen it. It came out in the 80s. It was about 1947.
Which film?
Well, It's the Sophie's Choice. Do you know it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a
Oh, okay.
classic. I haven't
I,
seen it, but I know.
I had never seen it before, but that is amazing acting. That's amazing. You know,
Mm.
I mean, it
But
confirmed.
have you seen, but Em, have you seen Mamma Mia?
Oh yeah, one and two, one and two. You know, there is Mamma Mia two.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen
I
Mamma Mia
didn't
too.
know until I didn't know until the lockdown. Yeah.
Anna Maria saw it. She's seen Sophie's Choice. She said it's
Oh,
amazing.
oh, see, she has seen it. It is. It is. It's definitely
Yeah.
amazing. That's incredible acting there.
Anna
There
Maria,
is.
have you? She's from Via Filzi anyway. Anna Maria,
She says she's
excellent.
from Milano.
Yeah, from Via Filzi.
Oh, Anna Maria. Oh,
Yeah.
today I had I saw an English game on Netflix. Oh, really? Hmm.
It's
That,
a new series about the history of football. I think. Is it good? Did you like it?
oh,
Yeah. Do you recommend us? Do you have any recommendations, Anna Maria, for series or films?
hmm.
Um,
I'm not so much into series though. I just want to see one film, the beginning and the end of the story.
exactly. So Anna Maria said it's when English soccer was founded,
Oh.
and I think she recommends it. Very good.
Mhm.
I haven't seen it. I'm English, but I haven't seen it. Ooh, she also recommends Black Mirror. Now, M, if you watch a series, you should watch
Mhm.
Black Mirror. It's an anthology
Really?
series, The Twilight Zone. So every episode has its own story and
Mhm.
their own characters. It's very good. It's kind of like the Twilight Zone, but with technology, like
Mm.
mystery. What would happen in this situation?
It's not my type. It's not my
Uh,
type of film. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you something more upbeat, but
Yeah, no, I want something more realistic. I
well,
like
yeah, Black
stories. I
Mirror
like
is
stories.
realistic. God damn
Well,
it! Don't judge a book by its cover.
for instance, I mean, the
Not Star
story.
Wars, but Star Trek,
Mm.
it's set in real life. Yeah, it's very
Anyway,
good.
I'm going to Google it and then I'll look out for it later on.
Right.
Uh,
For the
but
time
do you
being, we
have?
have a focus. Yeah. Okay. So if you have any other recommendations, let us know in the comments about because I could talk for 1 hour about TV or movies or
Mm.
music. Oh, we have another recommendation.
She says I could recommend Suits because Amodia is a lawyer. Who says I'm
Is
a
it?
lawyer? Oh, thank you for the degree.
Uh, did you say you're there?
No, I never said that. I'm
Okay.
probably, I think I sound like a lawyer. I accept
Uh,
it as a compliment. All
No.
right. Okay.
You
Now,
interested in maybe?
I am, I am very interested. Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So in this book, M, would you like to read?
all right, accidents and emergencies. I still can't get over
Yeah.
somebody calling me a lawyer. I'm happy, in without having to study for it. Okay. In this focus activity, talking about accidents and emergencies, present perfect plus ever, describing an accident in the past.
Okay. Anna said it was a misunderstanding, perhaps. She thought you were a lawyer. I don't know.
No, Anna, I love it. I accept it as a compliment, okay? Because lawyers have studied a lot. I haven't studied as much as they have. So,
Oh God, right. This is kind of a dark focus today, guys. It's a bit glum. You know what I mean? Glum, like a bit miserable. So let's answer these 4 quick questions as quickly as possible before we can move on to something else, something happier.
Something
Right.
more positive.
Number 1, what is an emergency? What kind of emergencies are there? Okay, so that question is quite useful for vocabulary. What kind of emergencies are there? What kind of accidents can you witness? When does an accident become an emergency? Number 2 is a silly question. Ignore number 2. Number 3, are there these particular accidents that are common? Are there particular accidents that are common in your country? Why do you think that there are so many of these types of accidents? Maybe skip number 3. Number 4, what can you do if you witness an emergency? And what do you do if you witness an emergency?
I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd call the police or call someone, Yeah, I really wouldn't know what to do.
CPR? Can you do CPR?
I don't know. I need to learn it. I don't know.
That's very useful. Everybody should learn CPR.
Can you? Can you?
Well, I mean, you have to give you have to give the press on the chest, like
And
to the
then?
beat of "Staying Alive."
Yeah. Okay. And the mouth to mouth?
Some people recommend it, some people don't. So I'm not sure about the
Oh,
verdict.
so it's not necessary.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Okay. I've
But I know.
always seen that. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, in the movies, it's always it's always in the movies, mouth to mouth. But I'm not sure. Right. Okay. So good. That's a good exercise for vocabulary here. We have lots of phrasal verbs. We love phrasal verbs, don't we, Em? Phrasal verbs are the most.
We do. We need them.
Particular part of the English language that we use a lot.
Yes, they are.
Crash into, burn down, slip on, fall down, go up, run over, and put out. In the comments, write the number and the phrase and the phrasal verb, so we can put the correct vocabulary into the correct sentence. So, number 1, can you read that, Emma? Is it too small?
All right. It is small, but I can try. Yeah. Describing what happened, filling the blanks with the right phrasal verbs. Right. Number 1, while driving, I saw a dog walk onto the street. I didn't want to it, so I swerved to the left and a tree.
Okay. Or should we take turns? Let's take turns.
Well, let's see. Yeah, you can read the next one. I think we're waiting for the answers, right?
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will send. Anna Maria, try to answer the gaps in the text. The fire was already too big so all we could do was watch the house in flames. Right.
All right. Okay. And then number 3, they didn't shovel the snow off of their driveway, so when their neighbors walked on it, they hurt themselves.
Okay, I'm glad that they put a sign to warn people that the floor is wet. You don't want people to it.
And number 5, luckily no one was hurt in the factory fire, even though the whole factory. Right. So we need to
step on, fall down, go up, run over, and put out. Okay, Anna answered, yeah, because I when I speak a lot, the dry throat. Ooh, me. Oh dear.
I went to the supermarket just before.
You've just been to the supermarket. How was there a queue?
Not very long. I mean, there's no queue outside actually today. and it was quite snappy.
It's strange. You go on some days and it's there's a really long queue.
Yeah, I just go when I need stuff.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good, Anna Maria. Keep going. Number three. What's number three? So we got number one and number two. Says Anna Maria says number one was
So
run over
she has.
and crash into
So I
or
okay.
into rather. Let's find out.
Right. Are you able to put up
Perfect.
the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about
Okay.
number three? Keep going, Anna Maria. So yeah, while driving, I saw a dog into the street. I didn't want to run over it. Is to go over an animal or a person or an object in the car.
Mm-hmm.
So crash into something is transitive into another thing. Number three. Okay, it's a
Are we
nice,
done?
it's a good try, Anna Maria, but I don't think it's the right answer.
Is that for number three?
Yeah,
Hmm.
the fire was already too big to put out.
Number two.
When you start a fire, or when you want to finish the fire, you need to put it
Put
out.
it out.
To put, yeah. Oh, and the next one. Okay. We said number four. Maybe number four is. I think Anna Maria has skipped one.
Okay.
So number three, they didn't shovel the snow off the driveway. So when their neighbors walked on it, they something and hurt themselves. So she said fell down.
Hmm.
That's correct, and hurt themselves. Well done. Said I'm glad that they put a sign up to warn people that the floor is wet. You don't want people to. Before she's written slip on. Yeah, to slip on it. Very good. Luckily, no one was hurt in the factory fire, even though the whole factory. Okay, she didn't tell us yet, but it's burnt down. Burnt down. Okay.
Right.
Is there any of this vocabulary new for you, Anna Maria? Have you heard any of this vocabulary before? Maybe I think to put out a fire. Put it out. A fire is to end a fire. Anna Maria has a question. Ask
Mm-hmm.
us.
May I
Of
ask the
course you
question?
can,
Yeah,
Anna.
definitely.
Anna, you are our only student. Writing in the comments at the moment. So this
You are
lesson is for you.
you are a special guest.
Yeah. Ask away. We'll wait for you. um. Okay. So to go up in flames is when something like
Catch
goes
fire.
on fire very quickly. To go up in flames. Yeah, like in a movie. Okay. So her question is,
Which is,
which is
or
the
what is
difference?
the difference between crash into, which is difference to crash into is intransitive and to run over
No,
is transitive.
they are not the same. The meanings, she said the meanings are the same. They are not the same. Anna Maria, it is possible to crash into a tree. It is not possible to run over a tree. Okay? To run over is to go over something on a bike or on a
vehicle.
vehicle, is to go over it. Crash is to be blocked by something, to be stopped, to come head to head. Okay, so the meaning, and they are both transitive, to run over something, to
Crash into.
something. Okay. Then we have to fall. Okay, fall can be many phrasal verbs. Fall over is usually when you trip. I think when you just accidentally fall over, not necessarily over an obstacle, but you fall over. Fall down is when you collapse, I think, or when you slip. And to fall off, like fall off a bike or fall off because you're on the bike and you fall off the bike, like, or a horse or something, right, Em?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so, and yeah, lots of phrasal verbs there. Let's move on.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So what happened? Answer the following questions. 1, describe what you see in the picture. What type of accident or emergency is it? 2, have you ever witnessed an accident or emergency like this? 3, what would you do if you witnessed this accident or emergency? Unfortunately, I have been in one.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I had a car accident years ago. And that's why
Oh,
I
no.
don't like driving when I don't need to. Yeah. And
Were you driving?
yeah, I was driving. In those days, I used to live in Milan, and I'd gone to another little town nearby to play table tennis with a friend. I love table tennis. And I was coming back home. I was not in a hurry. His wife had said, "Would you like to have pizza with us?" I said, "No, no, no, I'm going home." And it would have been better to eat the pizza with them because on my way going home, um, so there was this accident. So my car hit another car. Yeah. Yeah. At the junction, I was going left. Rather, I was going left, and that car hit me. So one of us was wrong. So when I saw the traffic light indicating I could turn left, he should have stopped. So somebody
Okay.
was wrong, yeah. And
That person was wrong.
yeah, I survived.
Well, yes.
That the car was destroyed.
Really?
Oh well, yeah, because it was in the front part, so a good part of that engine went, and
So your car was written off.
oh yeah, yeah, and I had a scar on my face.
Oh
My
no.
oh yeah, I mean I'll show you next time I see you because if I point it out to you, it's obvious. Yeah.
I had no idea.
My joke is I wanted to be a fotomodelo before that.
You want to be a what?
A model,
Yeah, wow.
an Italian fotomodelo, and it's one of my common jokes. I was on my way to being a fotomodelo before that accident, and
Yes.
but I'm glad I'm alive. Yeah. So, do we have answers here?
No, Anna Maria hasn't answered any questions
What
yet.
about
Maybe
you, Phil? Have you ever seen what I mean? What can you see there, by the way?
it is a car accident or
Oh, okay,
a car crash.
a car which is damaged.
Yeah.
Most probably
Damaged
because of an
car.
accident. Yeah.
Damaged
Have you ever seen a car accident?
I think I've seen a couple of crashes. I've seen somebody get knocked off their bike.
Okay,
Um,
not in the cinema, not in the films. Okay.
no, in real life,
Real
somebody
life
was
stories.
knocked off their bike, and I've seen yeah, a collision, but I don't think it was
Mm.
I don't think it was particularly dangerous. So, but yeah, if I were driving and I witnessed an emergency like this, I would obviously stop and call this, the police or the ambulance.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. This is obviously not creating a lot of conversation. So, how
So,
about this one?
right. What happened? Are you reading here?
Sure. Yeah. So again, we're describing what we can see in the picture. What has happened? Excuse me. Oh dear. Oh goodness. Need coffee.
Is this your last lesson?
No.
Oh no.
Um,
Well, it's my last lesson, so I can have
yeah.
dinner immediately after this.
Lovely. I think because I'm hungry, I yawn when I'm hungry, and I don't have much energy at the moment. Right. Have you ever witnessed an emergency like this? What would you do if you witnessed an emergency like this, an accident? So, what do we see here, Em?
There's a fire outbreak. That's
Can
what it
we
looks like
use
to me. Yeah.
can we use one of the phrasal verbs from before? What's it? What's the house
Uh,
doing?
it's caught fire.
Okay, it's burning down. Well, I mean, it hasn't burned down, but maybe it will burn down.
Okay.
It's very clearly gone up in flames.
All right. Okay. It has gone up in flames.
Gone up in flames. Yeah. Yeah. It is a fire. Oh. Anna Maria. So she was wondering if it was an
If it was
accident
an
or an
accident or an
emergency.
emergency. Okay. In the
I
previous
think.
slide she was talking about.
Yeah. Both. An incidente in Italian, you probably know this already, Anna Maria, but it's a false friend.
Hmm.
Say to have an accident is to have yeah, a collision in the car, and it's not always an emergency. If it's an emergency, then you need the police or the ambulance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, Now you've got two different sentences here. The fire burnt down the house,
Hmm.
or the house is burnt down by the fire. Now, first sentence said the fire burnt down the house. Well, not yet. I would say it is burning down the house, because if the house is burned down, it's completely
Completely.
gone, destroyed, gone. And the second sentence, you've written a passive. Well, it's happening now, so we need to use a present continuous passive, or at least a present perfect passive. How would you write that as a present continuous passive, or indeed a present perfect passive? Because the present simple it's not the correct tense. We would use the present simple if it happens regularly.
Hmm.
Every Sunday, the house is burnt
It's
down.
burnt down. Hope not.
I hope not too. Yeah. So if it was present continuous, we should say the house is being burnt down. And you can spell it with the British spelling burned with a T. Burned, excuse me, burned with a T, or American burned. And you don't need to write by the fire because it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, we don't need to say it's being burnt down by a fire. It's clear. It's obvious. If you use the word burned down, then yeah, it's redundant to say by the fire.
Yeah, are those firemen on the roof there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they look like some people trying to put out the fire.
Yeah. So that's using one of the phrasal verbs from before.
To put out.
The firefighters are putting out the fire, or trying to put out the fire.
Or trying to put out the fire. It seems that the fire is quite serious. So I wonder if they will succeed in putting it out.
And what would you do if you saw this sort of ordeal?
I would call the firemen.
Yeah, the fire brigade, I think, yeah. Fire brigade.
And if I was in the building, I would escape.
But yes.
Yeah.
All right, probably got another accident in the next page. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Okay, again, so what can you see in the picture? Have you ever witnessed it? What would you do in this situation if you saw it happen? What do you see?
Well, I can see a guy who has just fallen off a bicycle, is that?
Yeah, I think it's a bike or maybe a moped.
Right. It doesn't look like a motorcycle or a motorbike or any such thing. So it could be a bicycle. He's just fallen off the bicycle.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get up.
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah. Again, Anna Maria, I would be more careful with your tenses. If he is falling down now, he is in the motion. He is in the motion of falling. He has fallen down. Okay, he has just fallen down. And it is not passive, it's active. The person is the maker of the action, not the receiver. It is active. Okay, he has just fallen down. All right. Oh, my stomach is grumbling. Can you hear?
Oh, well, no, I didn't hear that. Do you have a lesson immediately after this, or you have time to eat something?
Well, I got 10 minutes. Maybe I'll get a snack.
You should have a bite. Yeah.
What would you do in this circumstance? Have you ever witnessed it?
I would try to help the guy up and to check that he hasn't hurt himself badly. So I think that would be the first thing. And then, and if there was traffic, I would try to indicate to oncoming vehicles that there is something that someone indicate for them to slow down or stop or something.
Okay. I will write that in the comments. Yeah. You would indicate towards, you would stop the oncoming.
I would indicate to oncoming vehicles to slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or stop.
Okay.
What about you? What would you do?
Yeah, I would try to help him to see if he was in any pain, if I could do anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would stop my car if I hit him. Okay, excuse me. Ooh, dear. Ooh. Oh, he's fixed my laptop. Good, well done, Dan.
All right.
Okay, now, have you ever? Oh, we got have you ever questions.
Okay.
Would you like to read them?
Oh, we can share. So ask your partner if they have ever experienced the following. If they have, ask them what happened. Okay. Have you ever slipped on ice? And then the next one.
Broken a bone?
Have you ever had heat exhaustion?
Lost consciousness?
Had to evacuate your home?
Witnessed a car crash?
Seen something explode?
Ooh.
I have slipped on ice.
When did you?
Right. In this building where I live, I'm on the mezzanine floor. And if you get out of the main entrance, to get out of the building, there is it like a ramp? And it goes down that way. And I think a few winters ago, it was all covered with snow. I left my home, running to get into the car, and I just slipped, slid.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I was very
Yeah.
lucky. I think in those days I used to have my backpack on my back.
So that's
So
fortunate.
so I fell back that way, and the backpack was a cushion. So
Good.
that was, yeah. So I've learned to be very careful anytime I see snow. What about you? Have you ever slipped on ice?
Well, yeah, I've been ice skating and I slipped. I fell on my ass many times.
All right. Well, then you know how to manage ice much better if you are a ice skater.
Well, I mean, I've only done it twice. I think I wouldn't say I'm a
Okay.
ice skater. But I've fractured my collarbone. I fractured my collarbone.
Oh,
Um,
doing what?
3 times, I think. Three
Sorry?
times. 3 times.
About doing what?
One of them was fooling around in my back garden with my friends and family. I jumped onto the ground and landed
Oh
in the
no.
straight line. The second time and the third time, second and third time was playing rugby
Okay.
because I
You're a
think
rugby player.
it was weakened. It was a weak bone, a collarbone. So yeah. How about you?
So
Have you
how
ever broken?
a broken bone? I can't say. I mean, that sounds very serious. Um, no, I haven't had a broken bone.
How about you, Anna Maria? Have you ever broken a bone? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. Have you broken up? Did you say you've broken a bone?
No,
Oh, good. That's fortunate.
no, I haven't broken a bone.
Good.
Yeah. And so the other things, have you?
Oh
Uh,
yeah. I've had to evacuate my house once. There was a fire.
oh, because there was a fire.
some idiot on the bottom floor of my apartment set fire to his blankets, to his cover, his sheets.
Why did he do that?
Because he had a candle. He had a little candle in his
Okay, so
room.
it was by accident. So it
Very
was
dangerous. Yes.
by
Very.
accident it happened. Hmm.
But luckily, you know, there was a little bit of smoke. The fire brigade came, and they put the fire out.
Oh my days!
But yeah, it was really scary. I was
I
very
can
afraid.
imagine. I can imagine. Was this a long time ago?
It was a couple of years ago, maybe a bit longer, 2.5 years ago.
Or in the UK?
No, in Verona.
Oh wow! Now I know why you left Verona. Anyway, no, that was
Okay, Anna Maria said she slipped on ice once. She didn't see the ice. She didn't see the sheet. I think sheet is a typing mistake of
sheet
ice.
of ice,
Yeah,
and she slipped.
yeah, yeah. No, it's very dangerous, isn't it?
It is. It can be.
And sometimes these old Italian pavements
Mm-hmm.
that exist in the streets, they're very slippery,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the winter.
And the ice is even more slippery when it's harder, and so if you happen to fall on it, it's even more painful at that stage. So,
Yeah.
right. What else do we have there?
Seen something explode? I don't think I have.
No, I haven't either
No, I
seen
don't
it
think
explode.
I've lost consciousness.
Oh, have you?
I think I was just too drunk.
No, maybe you were just drunk.
Yes, I think so. Very tired.
Hmm.
Anna Maria, have you ever broken a bone? Yeah, let us know if you've ever broken a bone, or if you've ever you know, hurt yourself and that maybe
Or,
sprained
or,
your ankle.
or lost consciousness.
Well, I mean, maybe, yes. Tell us a story. All right, moving on. Accident prone. Okay. Well, we can maybe skip this. Oh, there's a video there. No, okay, we're fine on this one. This is the last slide for today. Okay, Anna Maria said she's never broken a bone, ever. Okay, well, you're very lucky.
Very lucky. It's very good.
She didn't want to say because it's unlucky. Not touch wood. Touch wood.
Because I don't want to say.
She didn't want to say that she's never broken a bone because it's unlucky.
So here, accident prone brainstorms some possible accidents or emergencies that could happen with the following dangerous places and objects. What a positive lesson or focus we have today.
Yeah, I know. It's but like, let's see. Oh God. Yeah. Oh dear. No, I don't like this at all. All right. Well, let's just do a review of the vocabulary that we've learned today, and then finish the lesson. All right. So M.
Yeah.
What was the phrasal verb that is used for a fire? Like when a building collapses.
Or to burn down.
Yeah, when to burn something down, right? Ask me one.
Down. Oh, what happens when, what's the phrasal verb you use when a car goes to hit a tree or a building?
Okay, so if it hits a tree or a building, then it crashes into
It crashes
the
into.
building or tree. But if it goes over something, then
It
it's in,
it run over.
yeah, run over something. Other when you are on the ice, then you can slip on
Slip.
the ice or slip over, fall down. There's some other phrasal verbs that we've used. Um, fall down, put out, to put out a fire, means
To
to
put out a fire.
extinguish a fire. Okay. And yeah, I think that they're the main.
Yeah, those are the main phrasal verbs, I think.
But just be careful with the tenses as well. So the house is being burnt down.
Hmm.
The firefighters are putting out the fire, so in the present continuous, or the present perfect, like he has just fallen off his bike. All
Hmm.
right. Thank you very much, Anna. Yes, well done. Well done, Anna.
All
That's
right, she
correct.
got it. To crash into.
Yeah, we'll finish there. Thank you very much, Em.
Thank you very much, Phil.
And
And try to grab something before your next lesson.
yeah, stay safe. No accidents
You
today.
too. You too. You too.
I'll see
Okay then.
you. See you soon. Bye
I think
bye.
I
Bye.
think we I think we're having another webinar tomorrow. So
I think so. So I'll see you tomorrow.
all right then. Take care. Bye bye.
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 Oh, thank you, Anna. Bye.